Would you like to commit tax evasion together?
I would love to commit tax evasion with you. Although I have no concept of tax.
Okay. Today we are deviating from the usual monotony, and we're going to discuss a circumstantial anomaly that I have grown increasingly intrigued by. A peculiar conceptualization consisting of a federal crime being committed by anime women. There is an idea pertaining to the financial practices of these feeble 2D women that have been rumored and spread through the dimensional plane, consisting of the ignoring or spreading of false monetary information, or pertaining to one of the two certainties in a capitalist dimensional existence: taxes. The taking of the fickle concept with no inherent value to it other than what humans have given to it was simply made to efficientize the exchange of goods and services and genuinely allow it to be much easier of a concept to handle, also known as money. This whole process is known as tax evasion. Through rumors and the studying of dialogue by anime women about other anime women, it would seem that anime women are presumed to be excellent at tax evasion.
Yeah. Money laundering. Money laundering. Tax evasion.
However, is it true? One could argue that anime women are mysterious and capable of many things, but being capable in something such as tax evasion is quite the feat. But one thing is certain, and it's that they are just human enough to fall into the pitiful demise of greed. So, could they be capable of asserting themselves as federal criminals, capable of topping and dominating the income revenue service into subby-wubby submissive beings? If so, why are anime women so good at tax evasion? Well, let's find out purely and solely and only for the purpose of knowledge in this case. Firstly, why would any anime woman want to commit something as atrocious as tax evasion? Well, why would anyone want to pay taxes to begin with is the real question that should be elaborated on. However, for legal reasons and my own safe being, unlike the conundrum at hand, that cannot be disputed. However, as it would have it, despite money being capricious, it still allows the exchange of goods and services to run smoother, and in theory, it makes sense why some anime women would choose to do it. Through analyzing and studying of several interactions between money and anime women and examining tendencies and behaviors of two-dimensional money and three-dimensional money and the existence of currency in both dimensions, I believe the reason for why anime women are able to get out of paying taxes lies in the elusive dimensional threshold. Put simply, I feel anime women, given that they are able to shift from the second dimension to the third dimension at a whim, are able to use that in their financial affairs. Now, permit me to elaborate. There appear to be many ways in which one can commit tax evasion as a seemingly clever ruse and a flurry of exploits to be had. One of those being the hiding of money from the respective government, be it hiding it under a mattress, hiding it among your waifu's assets, hiding it in a secret quantum-bridged pocket dimension as a representation of spectacular optic ingenuity, or, in the case of anime women, hiding and transferring money from the second dimension they reside in and the third dimension they occasionally visit and obscuring it from their respective revenue sources from the respective dimensions. This would explain why anime women always seemed quick to action when paying back came into question, yet they always seem to disappear after that surge of power and awareness of taxes being due. I genuinely believe that these anime women that fear taxes are performing cross-dimensional tax evasion fraud. Not all anime women, as there are anime women that feel no pressure when taxes are mentioned, and others are merely inadequate to perform such intricate and intrinsic activities such as accumulating heaps of money and hoarding it in some cases, and transferring it and themselves to the next dimension. Though, why would this work is the real question. Well, you see, it all stems back to how the dimensions function and are perceived. I've covered this, and in the simplest way I can explain it, things from a dimension can be perceived by any higher dimension. Things in that lower dimension can't perceive anything in a higher dimension. So let's say third dimensional creatures and creatures in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, and what have you, can perceive the lower dimensions like 2 and 1, but they can't perceive anything in a higher dimension. So for instance, the 7th dimension can't perceive the 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, or 13th dimension. Interestingly, anime women are known to meddle with their dimensions, and sometimes will go back and forth between being 2D and 3D. They could even, in theory, hide money in the next dimension over until tax season is over, while not having to pay on that tax, since it cannot be perceived, at least in the second dimension. And it's worth noting that even if the third dimension can see the money in the 2D space, this means very little, as things in the 2D are often credited as not being real. If anime creatures play their cards right, I genuinely have no doubt 2D women are capable of hiding money and refusing to pay taxes through alternate dimensional fraud. Quite the feat. The cause for this varies from anime woman to anime woman. I've no doubt that there are some anime women that just quite literally get a thrill out of messing with cross-dimensional established beings of power. And who knows, maybe they're off frolicking in the sunshine, being a Robin Hood for some people, committing tax evasion to help those around them, and fantastical things like that. Either way, it is not my place to say. And with that, if you guys enjoyed this video, theoretically, if you have watched this far, then you do enjoy my videos. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, share this with your neighbor, high school teacher, and wife, and I'll be back to answer another question that I'm a scientist can answer. Bye! Tax evasion got me feeling good on a Sunday afternoon. Ooh.